When a man attends a comrade's funeral, suddenly found there was a flash of light in the haystack outside the cemetery. The crowd who heard the gunshots fled. But Jack and his party not only have no time, they fought back at the location of the gunshots, relying on the cover of tombstones, several people relatively close to the killer. Jack, judging by the gunshot, the opponent should be two snipers in cross position. Due to the limited range of the pistol, Jack decided to act as the bait himself. Tracked each other. Come to the team, the best Negri opportunity for marksmanship. The surviving killer was immediately horrified. Jack found out that the other party was trying to escape. So he immediately followed and chased after. But climbing mountains and mountains was not his strong suit. The other party will pull the distance after. And I got in the car. Fortunately, Officer Russo arrived in time at the critical moment. Jack got in the car without hesitation, chasing with the killer on the road. However, at this time, Jack found Officer Russo's driving skills are true. The distance and he is a bit hesitant to actually getting farther and farther. Yes, Jack is really bold. He actually grabbed the steering wheel in Russo's hand. A foot of floor oil towards the deer rocket. Rushed up. As the saying goes, who can't accelerate really fast? Jack slammed on the accelerator and hit the killer. They found that the opponent had lost the will to resist. Officer Russo wanted to take him back for questions. But Jack said, "These people, how dare you attack them in broad daylight?" This shows the boss that behind the other party has already now go back to interrogation. They will waste a lot of time on each other. What? The killer felt like he was suffocating? So I immediately winked at Jack. Jack knew it must be the killer sent by Langston and will never hand over the money to him all at once. So he asked the location of the killer's subsequent transaction. But the other party said, "I can take you there." Jack was a little shocked because he couldn't believe it all the time. Death will betray itself. To make sense of it all, Jack can only put a listening device on the killer. Let the other party move towards the location of the transaction. The killer just opened the door in front of him. This explosion seems to make the truth even more mysterious. Afterwards, several people gathered in the park to discuss the matter. Must have betrayed them. Jack just wanted to retort. Officer Russo suddenly arrived here. He told the crowd, the police investigated. Only the body of the killer was found, apparently behind the scenes. I want to trick Jack and his party into it, trying to catch them all there. Then Jack suddenly remembered. Marlowe, the former female publicist, the first time they were hunted down, just because went to the address Marlowe gave them. Jack thinks the other party might know something, so Negri was sent to Marlowe's house. Visit. But the two just entered, and it turns out it's not just a mess. Even the wardrobes and windows were all open. Negri thinks kidnappers may have been here. But careful Dix found that the toothbrush and toothpaste on the sink are If it's gone. A kidnapper, certainly not so concerned about the oral hygiene. This means Marlowe must know something. So I temporarily packed up and fled. The car left behind by Marlowe was found on the side of the road. Although he had already fled by car. Jack thinks Marlowe, you might eat something before you leave. So several people went to the nearby convenience store. Check the monitor. Sure enough, Marlowe once bought a hot dog and bread here, and his daughter, what he was holding seemed to be an internet-connected game looked at this scene thoughtfully. Because he was at Marlowe's during the day, the game disc. He didn't think about it at the time. This thing could actually be used to track Marlowe. At this time, Marlowe, in order to avoid investigation, the man thought his spring was coming. The next second, he found out, sprinkler in your own garden. It was inexplicably activated. He thought the switch was broken. So I'm ready to go out and check it out.